you are accomplishing things far greater than the black and black have done. They've done very little, except bring you the teaching, the belief. Because that's all teachers is, I believe. We don't need to believe no more. We need to know.
Throughout the history of the United States, the construct of racism was created specifically to oppress black people, to try to suppress our determination to achieve liberation. Like Angela Davis said, it's built into the system.
Nowadays I can't believe what's going on in front of me. I don't want to watch TV and find another casualty. I don't want to read the news. My heart's already black and blue. I'm putting on my combat boots, 'cause I got an attitude. Feel like soldiers forced to fight a war. What the hell? I can't take it anymore. 'Cause for so long we've been patient, now we're done. And don't you even ask me, when did I become such an angry black woman?
We can't successfully put an end to racial discrimination until we change the entire system.
We've been trying to keep the peace 50 years since Martin King. Some don't like me for who I am, but I love my melanin.
ride. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started quickly.
That's right. I'm proud to be a Southern girl. I'm gonna take you back a little bit. Well, back to Texas, where everything is bigger. The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media, wherever you may find me. I am known as the mighty Angel Snub Number 7. I am your soul brother, number 1. I hope that your Sunday so far has been a very peaceful one. Unfortunately, we cannot say that in our world. Children have been murdering children this week. I know in this area and probably around this nation. Children, not adults, children. Real children. I mean, like, not even teenagers. Children are murdering each other, beating each other in this nation. Sunday is supposed to be, according to religious teachings, a day of rest. But there's also an old saying that there is no rest for the wicked. And this nation, unfortunately, and I don't care how many mosques and churches and synagogues and houses of worship of God, they become part of the wicked. Because if you have at least half of the population of the earth that believe in the Almighty High, the Supreme Being, how is it possible that we as humanity are living in this type of violence? How is it possible unless the houses of worship, the 3 to 4 billion or more, those who believe in righteous behavior, so they say, so they claim, how could we be in this position? It is said that men supposed to reflect God. It is said that women supposed to reflect men. And the children reflect their mother. They reflect the woman. So what does it tell us if the children are violent? Then that means the mother is violent. That means the man is violent. That means, damn it, God is violent. And you can't get around it. Because these who claim God are violent. These men reflect their God. And so that means their God is not of peace. Their God is not of love. Their God got to be of violence. It got to be. There's no way around it. You can't justify, you can't make any excuses. And if we are who we are and made in the image of the God, and this is our behavior, clearly that God is violent. Where the hell did it come from? We mimic our parents. Many children drink because their parents, they saw their parents drink. They saw their parents lie. They saw their parents gamble. They saw their parents gossip and slander. That's where they get the behavior from. They see their parents don't have a need for higher education. So what the hell do I need to go to college for? Why do I need to read a book? Mama ain't reading no book. Dad ain't reading no book. Children reflect their parents. And the people reflect their nation. And we live in a nation of people. There's always going to be what they call or say exceptions to the rule. But clearly, this nation is violent. I want to know, what is the benefit of going into a concert hall and shoot up 130 or more people trying to enjoy a concert? What is the benefit? What do you gain? They call it terrorism. But what is the benefit? Because we've had terrorism, a whole lot of it within the last 20-some years. What has it changed? I understand the mentality of people who feel helpless. I got to do something. And you don't have the tanks, you don't have the guns, you don't have what your enemy has. So you do a little that you can. I understand that. What I don't understand is, what is the benefit? There's no other way. No, it is because we reflect each other. Even though I don't have nothing, I'm going to be violent right along with your ass. So 130 people who are unarmed at a concert gunned down. What is the benefit? Does this make you any better than the ones you talk about? And you gunned down 130 some people in a concert. And chances are, they're going to hang you. You didn't even get away. They're going to torture you and hang you. What is the benefit? We live in a violent society. We live in a violent... How the hell can we talk about savages? There's no time, nowhere on this planet, savages behave the way we do. A sign of civilization is supposed to be you put on some clothes. But the so-called civilized society, these people don't like wearing clothes. They like running around half naked. They have nudist camps. Getting drunk and vulgar and nasty. What is the benefit? It is because if you are using the religious logic, then God must be violent. Because man is reflecting God. And the man that claim they are with God, they're not standing up against those who they said is not of God. What are you doing? It is impossible for humanity to be in the condition we're in and half of the population of humanity believe in love and peace. There are people who have given their lives trying to stop fights because they are about peace. Don't do that. Stop. And they end up being shot. They end up being killed or stabbed, trying to stop the violence. We are on a Sunday. You don't see churches rising up to stop the violence. Only offer their prayer, but they don't stop the prayer. Don't stop violence. And you allow the warmongers to use your taxes for the violence. In the law, That's considered an accessory to the crime in the law that these violent people use. If I see a crime and I don't report it, or if I didn't actually commit the murder but I was there, they call that I'm an accessory to the crime. I'm an accessory to the crime. You live in a nation that is criminal. And when you allow the Congress and the president and the House of Representatives or whatever you want to call them, you allow them, you fund, you help, you don't open your mouth, you keep your hands in your pocket and don't say nothing, you become a criminal. You become part of the accessory of crime. Assalamu alaikum. Muslim, you are a criminal. Shalom, Jew, you are a criminal. You're part of the crime. We are accessories as American citizens. We are accessories to the murder of Palestinians. Now, I understand, we should understand how angry you would be October the 7th when they foolishly done what they done, but for them to commit genocide on this population. When do it stop? And these are supposed to be the children of God, the chosen. I don't know what they chosen for. Chosen to be violent. Because that's all I see what God do. Chosen to be violent. Chosen to be the Satan that you talk about you're supposed to be against. That's all I see. I don't see love. I don't see peace. I've seen a peaceful person. You slap them, they will actually turn the other cheek. You can slap that too. That's peaceful. That's a peaceful person. These are violent. These are the devil that they claim they are against. We always talk here. Your words don't mean anything. Actions speak louder than words. And we see that the actions of these people are violent and profane and evil and wicked. Your actions speak loud. So I don't give a damn. I don't care about your assalamu alaikum. I don't care about your shalom. I don't care about your words in the name of Jesus. I see you as the radical. I see you as the devil, as the Satan, the Lucifer that you talk about. You, not no spook. These wicked demons. So it's no shock to me, and it should be no shock to us when children are killing each other in our streets. I would like to ask, possible, to those behind these actions, the October 7th Palestinian ambush, the recent Russian murder of 130 people at a concert. I just want to ask you, what is the benefit? I would like to ask, and I wish I could have asked Timothy McVeigh, who blew up the FBI center or whatever it was in Oklahoma City. I wish I could have asked him, what is the benefit? What you gonna get out of it besides terrorism? Is terrorizing folks, is it working for you? See, we believe that the United States, they use terror, but it is in combination with other. You cannot rule people. You cannot continue to deceive people based on simple terrorism. You gotta be slick and you gotta be smart. So they add science and they add religion. They add other tools to keep their population in check. Not just outright violence and terrorism. Otherwise, they would not be able to maintain. So you think that the little things that you do hurts them. It does not hurt them. You just make them angry and want to hunt you down like they are doing in Gaza. That's the only thing that you do. You need a different mindset. You need a different plan. You need a different way of looking at things. When you don't have nothing, that's not going to work. And even your own people not on your side like that. Just this little funky group. And then if you ever come into power, usually they'll be just as oppressive as the person that was doing the original oppression. That's usually how it goes. But the point I want to bring up is simply, what is the benefit? What is the benefit murdering people that did a damn thing to you? I know Black conscience has the same mindset. Kill their dog, kill their roaches, kill the children. The same mindset. What does it benefit? It does not benefit us. Why don't you use your brain? Why don't you use your brain? Because your brain should tell you, common sense should tell you, this ain't working. What else can we do? Put your brain to work. But we live in a violent civilization. And that's all that we know. Their God is violent. There's nothing peaceful about Islam. There's nothing peaceful about Christianity. There's nothing peaceful about these gods and the Most High. Read the Bible, read the Quran. The most violent, dangerous. These books tell you to give your loyalty to them. The hell with your mama, the hell with your dad and your brothers and sisters. Those who believe like you is your real family. That's cult behavior. The first thing a cult want to do to you is strip you, disconnect you from your family, so you don't have no support. The only thing you got is them. That's cult behavior. Whether it's Jewish, whether it's Islam, whether it's Catholicism, whatever these things are, that's cult behavior. We don't see it like that, but that's what it is, cult behavior. Stripped you from yourself, stripped you from your blood. I'm your daddy now. Jesus is my father now. Elijah Muhammad is my father now, living or dead. They stripped you, cut you away from your family. You will disown your children because they won't comply to the cult, what the cult gave you. You don't see that. What's peaceful? What's loving about that? We live in a society of different sexual orientation. We live in a society where people live all kinds of wacky lives. And we disown because they don't comply with our cult. That's my son. But I disown him. Because my Bible said God don't like gays and lesbians. That's your blood. That's your child. You don't have to like their lifestyle. And your child will be there for you when your cult is gone. And these cults don't do a damn thing for nobody. Most of these churches and these places, they don't do a damn thing for nobody. I would give the Christians more. They're more charitable. In my community, most of the people that's homeless or having problems, you can get help from the church. I don't see nothing from all these other suckers. It's usually the church. But what is the benefit from these murders? What is the benefit? I want to bring this out because I know black conscious people think the same way. Violence. But every day, especially on Sunday, we put on our fancy clothes and run around here and talk about love and peace. While I'm speaking, how many people are being murdered? They're not dying by natural causes. They are being shot. They are being bombed. They are starving right now as I speak. Africa is in trouble. I don't hear the Pan-Africans asking for donations to help Africans who are starving. Africans who are, I don't see them looking for donations. Let's help the people in Haiti. These are your people, right? It's all about, as long as it's not bothering you, you don't give a damn. They're selling these narratives for this agenda of their cult. They don't give a damn about humanity because when it's all said and done, all of it is founded upon racism. All of it is founded upon religion, the cult. The cult. It is impossible, again, it is impossible to have all these believers in God, the Most High. And what kills me, don't take that literally yet, because they will. I'm pretty sure somebody watches, I would slice his throat, I would bomb his house. Allah Akbar. They would do that. I had somebody wish me, said Assalamu alaikum, and then told me, I hope you have a heart attack. This is the mentality that we're dealing with. How are you going to wish somebody Assalamu alaikum and then turn right around, I hope you have a heart attack. I hope you die. Because they reflect their God. Their God is not peace. Their God is not nice. Their God is actually this devil, this Satan, that they claim they are against. When you go to your scriptures, look how violent this God is. There's many, many examples of how violent this God is. But what is the benefit? We don't know any better because we are reflecting and acting like our God. And our God is violent. Our God is a deceiver. Our God is unjust. What is the benefit? Put in the chat room, what is the benefit of this violence? If there was a benefit I could see, that you get something out of it. Why do we invest in the stock market? We invest in the stock market because we expect to get a return on that investment. That's why. Why are you going to invest in terrorism and you're not benefiting? What are you getting out of it? So that's all I want. I just hope that these people out here, I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel the way that you do. Believe me, I understand. At the same time, what is the benefit? What is the return? What are you getting? Your people themselves don't support you. Because it really should be, instead of those people running, what they got to lose. It should be 4 million or whatever it was in Gaza. They should take up the damn arms. They should be together. Let's do this. Either we gonna live or either we gonna die. They don't even support Hamas like that. If the people themselves don't support it, what is the benefit of this little handful? The benefit that comes to the little handful, should they be successful, I want to run everything. That's usually what it is. We gonna run this joker. And usually they're gonna run it foul, just like the oppressor done. That's usually what happens. They just don't want to be under the white man. They just don't want to be under the Jew. Because if you go into history, you will see there has always been oppression before the white man, oppression way before the Jewish folks. You have civil war right there in Africa that they don't never talk about. Ain't no white folks around at all. The white folks are trying to get out of Haiti. I don't see nobody here in America. I don't see Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't see none of these Pan-Africans. They want to run and help get Haiti together. They want to live good. Stay right here in the United States out of harm's way. Begging for cash out. They don't want to get involved in, but that's part of the Pan-Africanism. If you're a Pan-African, you got to take the bad with the good. Starvation in Africa, you got to accept that too. What's going on in Haiti, you got to accept that too. What's going on in Cuba and the other islands? You can't just accept and take what you want and throw away what you don't like. That's not how it works. Just like living in America. You love America, you got to love the good and the bad. You got to accept the consequence. Like these Caucasian people. We're going to go and get into our subject. Just like these Caucasian people. I love America. Well, America, my friend, practiced slavery for over 300 years. Legal slavery. It was a way of life. They also practiced Jim Crow for over 100 years. So since you love America, you should have no problem with them paying reparations to their citizens that they exploited for over 400 years. You shouldn't have no problem with that. You have to accept the bad with the good. The government made it legal. But they don't want to talk about that. You got to accept the bad and the good. Because that free labor is what made this country as powerful as it became. Free labor. When you open any business, the greatest expense you're going to have is labor costs. And here, you exploited a people, not for 30 days, not for 30 years. You exploited them for generations, over 300 years and 100 years of underpaid labor. And you lynched them. And you raped them. Redlining. And the list goes on and on. We already know, so we don't have to get into those things. So if you love America, you have to take the bad with the good. They done something bad, and they should be paying, the nation should be paying the consequence. Which really, when it's all said and done, the people themselves ain't even really asking for a whole lot compared to what they deserve. But it goes back to you and your damn God. Your God is wicked. Your God is dirty. Your God is foul. Your God is greedy. Disgusting. I'll never bow down to you and your punk ass God. Never. Nothing but because he's a slave owner. He's a slave owner. He's a bully. Twin said, well. And I've said this before, but of course my voice is not out there because I would not advise Hamas, I would not advise those in struggle to continue terrorism because clearly we see it's not working. But if you believe in your God, then your God should bless you with a different type of thinking. Okay, God, I'm in this situation. How can I get out of it? Because the terrorism is not working for us. It's making things worse. The people are suffering, my Lord. This is why I bring to us the Mississippi campaign, Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign for us. Because it would give us what we deserve, whether they like it or not. And all your actions is legal under the laws of the United States of America. There ain't nothing they can do about it. Using your brain. What they say, different strokes for different folks. That might not work for you. Or in a way it could be. You got to understand the situation you in. It's like playing chess and checkers. You have to understand your opponent. You know your opponent is violent. They want you to do what you're doing so they can justify genocide. So they can justify their murder of thousands. What is the benefit? So, I don't know what brought that up. In religious and spiritual circles, when the Spirit hits you, when the Holy Ghost get on you, you just gotta go wherever that Spirit leads you. Because this rant wasn't part of my talk at all today. Because you notice I opened up with a picture of Beyonce and the Black Panther Party. That wasn't part of my rant at all today. So, but I got to move. I got to groove how the Spirit guides me. And when we talk about spirit, there's only two real spirits. An emotional connection to life. And that's what caused me to talk that way, because I have an emotional connection. I don't want to see nobody hurt. I don't want to see nobody unnecessarily in pain. Nobody, especially if you talk about you believe in God and you're a peace lover, why would you want to know? Why would you want to see other people in pain? Ain't nothing. Who wants to go to a funeral you don't have to go to? Cry for a loved one that didn't have to die like that. Humanity itself, y'all sick. You're sick. And I'm telling you why you're so damn sick. Because of the racism. Because of the religion. Got you sick. Y'all sick as hell. And the sad thing about it is you think you are right. And really there's no talking to a person that's right. When they think they right, there's no compromise. It's like a lion chasing down an antelope. There's no talking to the lion. I'm going to kill you and eat you. There's no talking. There's no compromise. This is the society, prey and predator. A jungle. What was it that they had a rap song? Sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. I'm in a jungle. Let me see here. Now, where was I at? I wanted to make a commentary on our sister Beyonce. I am not black power. I'm not pro-black nothing. I'm not black conscious nothing. I don't hate nobody. I offer my opinion and go on about my business. That's all. Because I did not walk in your shoes. Since I did not walk in your shoes, who am I to judge you? I should try to understand why you think and why you do what you do. But there are those who want to force us to be what they think they want us to be, like them. I don't want you to be like me. I want to understand. Because see, when you force somebody to do something, that's not real. It's fake. It's fraud. And that's the problem with a lot of this religious and spiritual stuff. That's not you. That's not real. You pretend. But when you get angry, see, when they get angry, the real them comes out. And I don't know, something about me, I get folks angry. I don't care how religious they are. I don't care how spiritual they are. That Negro comes out of them. I don't call you a name. I don't talk about your mama. I didn't kick your dog Scruffy. Scruffy takes a lot of abuse here on Reality's Temple. Hot dog Scruffy. They get so angry. That's all you have to do. When people get angry, the real them comes through. Now you have some people, they can keep that locked all up until they get home. Did you hear what that Negro said and be cussing and whatever, blah, blah, blah? That's what a lot of Caucasian people are doing. Come, we're going to be honest. Hey, look, that's what a lot of Caucasian people are doing. Some black person says something to do something they don't like or whatever. They go home and they the N-word and blah, blah. Some of them, their relatives snitch on them. My daddy said when they got home and called Jay-Z and Beyonce Negro and Negresses and blah, blah, blah. But when folks get angry, the real them comes out. The real them comes out. We live in this environment of political correctness, and we live in an environment where people cannot be themselves. Just because somebody call you the N-word don't mean they want to go get a gun and shoot you in your face. But that's how they feel, really. But you don't care if they fake, as long as they don't put it in the public. But that same person, you are in a car accident, they might be the doctor that worked on you, and for some mysterious reason, oh, we couldn't save your life. But if we knew about it because they was open with their crap, then we would know that ain't the doctor we want to use. Who knows how many people have died in surgery because of how a person is for real. And they could act, they just done what they didn't have to. You was already in bad shape. They just didn't do the best they could to save your life. Oh, well, bye-bye. Another Negro we don't have to worry about. Back in the day, there were Caucasian people used to come to my channel, the N-word, this and blah, blah, blah. I didn't care. I didn't trip off of it. And pretty soon they start talking like they had some damn sense, because I didn't trip off of that. If that's how you feel, go ahead, talk. Let people talk. Let them be real. I don't believe in God. A lot of folks get all angry and upset over it. Why I can't say that? What you getting all upset for? Do you want me to pretend? Do you want us to pretend like a lot of people that's going to church right now, they really don't believe? I wish I could put a lot of these people, they talk about I believe this. No, you don't. Not really. It makes you emotional, but you don't really believe in it. I could put a lot of these people, put them on a stand. It wouldn't even take that long. They really don't believe. No, they don't. Not for real. It just makes them feel good. It makes them emotional, but they really don't believe. So, we have our sister Beyonce. And I saw some comments and people talking about how, and it's not only Beyonce, you have our people out here. Beyonce is part of the Illuminati and the elite control Beyonce and whoever, all our people, they control Barack Obama, whatever they control. The Illuminati and the elite control everybody. Now you remember this here. A few years ago, Beyonce went Black Panther on us, right? I forgot what the songs was, but she put on her half-naked, she put on her half-naked Black Panther looking uniform, and she gave the Black Panther party. She did not, Now she did not give she did not give the new Black Panther Party no props. She didn't mention them at all. Matter of fact, she even gave a little half promo to the Final Call newspaper. Had a brother in the video, I think it was. He had a bow tie. I don't think they called it the Final Call. But anyway, she made reference to the Nation of Islam in the video. And she wore this Black Panther part. Okay, come on now. Come on, let's be real. Now, when all this was going on, I was making videos telling suggesting, because I don't tell nobody nothing. I was suggesting to the Black conscious community, this is your opportunity. Now here you have a superstar, because that's what she is. Beyonce is a superstar. She's a big shot, celebrity type person. Okay? You need to take advantage of the atmosphere that Beyonce is drawing towards Black conscious. The Black Panther Party, the Nation of Islam. She's not out here in support of any of this stuff, but and talking about that's what she is, but she's out here in this album, she's putting herself out there. You need to take advantage of that. These people gain nothing. There's something called taking advantage of an opportunity. A real opportunity is like this. You go to the soda machine, soda costs 50 cents for one. You go to the soda machine, you expect 50 cents, you get one soda. This particular machine malfunction. When you put in 50 cents, you get 3 sodas for 50 cents. Now, this is what you call taking advantage of opportunity. You quickly get all the 50 cents you can so that you can get 3 sodas for one price. And you go tell your whole dorm, you tell everybody you know, hey man, 50 cents, that soda right, that machine right there. Put in 50 cents, you get 3 sodas. What? You have a whole line at that machine till the sodas run out. That was personal experience. That happened to me one time. Folks found out this one machine was giving out sodas. Well, that's stealing. It could be. Well, it's stealing, but at the same time, I'm not making an example of stealing. I'm talking about taking advantage of opportunity. This was opportunity because that don't happen every day. Most of the time, you put 50 cents in the machine. That's all you gonna get, 1 soda. You're not gonna. It ain't every day that you can put in 50 cents and get 3 sodas or whatever it is. Taking advantage of opportunity. Here you are. She has created a climate that's good for you. Now you can take advantage of the opportunity. I'll give you another example real quick. When I was in the Nation of Islam, every local mosque, New York, thousands of people do not go to the local mosque. Sometimes you're almost empty. It's just a few people. Ask Eric Muhammad. Ask Angel Snub No 7. But when Minister Farrakhan come in town, hundreds and hundreds of people come to the mosque. because of him. So we know the minister coming, you have to take advantage of the opportunity to try to recruit, try to sell more newspapers, try to sell more bean pies. You got to get ready to take advantage of this opportunity. Farrakhan can't be at every mosque every day. These ministers, far as I know, they're not attracting hundreds of people to their mosques. I don't care where they're at. It takes Minister Farrakhan himself to come to these temples, and hundreds of people will come and check out what you got to do. It's called taking advantage of opportunity. Another example is like when you buying a house or a car. They would tell you, interest rates is low right now. Get your money together. If you can, buy your house, buy your car now. Otherwise, rates is going up. They probably won't never come back down to this level again. And so that you can guarantee this rate of interest. Y'all not stupid. I'm not telling you something that you don't know. Matter of fact, everything that I say here, you know. Whether you gonna do or not, I don't, but you know already. So they're not taking advantage of Beyonce and the climate that she has done that's a benefit to the black conscious community. I didn't see nobody. Nobody could take advantage. Sonetta couldn't take advantage of it. Tahaka Bay, Tariq Nasheed, Yvette Carnell, nobody. Didn't know what to do to take advantage of this climate. They didn't take advantage of the Black Panther Party. I mean, not the Black Panther, the movie, Wakanda. The only thing they did was go and review it. They did not know how to take advantage of the climate, that these things. But then they turn around, what's his name is a sellout, or so-and-so is part of the Illuminati. That's the best you could come up with. And they want you to follow them. This is what leaders take advantage of opportunity. How many of you ever been in the military? Anybody that has been at war in the military, you're looking to take advantage of opportunity. You hope. And how many of you play basketball? Michael Jordan is injured. Opportunity. Michael Jordan is injured. He can play, but he can't play 100% because he's injured. He's sick. Kobe's sick. Opportunity. Your leadership should be able to take advantage of any opportunity that comes so that you and I can benefit from. The Black Panther movie was a success. A lot of folks had that mindset. It was a mindset. They was there. Nobody took advantage of it. But as soon as everything is over, so-and-so is a part of the Illuminati. The white man made the Black Panther. Blah, blah, blah. All these excuses. This is what I mean why you don't have proper leadership. You don't think properly. You don't know how to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. So now Beyonce went from Black Power. She's no longer Black Power. She went to what? What did she go to? Let me see if I can find the picture. Our sister Beyonce went from Black Power. What she's doing now? Oh, here she go. Okay, so now Beyonce. I'm gonna tell you, if you don't laugh, it'll make you cry. I mean, it's really sad. How can you go from Black Panther, now you're riding a horse, half naked? You're a white cowgirl, because ain't nothing black about her. Her hair, white woman's hair. The horse is white, red, white, and blue. She's a redneck cowgirl. Yay! Yippee-yi-yay! Woo! Yay! I'm a country singer now. Texas Hold'em. Hey, how do you hold 'em? Texas Hold'em. This goes again to show how sick we are in our mind. How can you go from a Black Panther mentality, giving homage to the Black Panther Party, and then now you yippee-ki-yay, yippee-yo, yippee-yay, yippee-yi-ko, yo. now you cowgirl. Now when she was doing, see, the hypocritical thing is, when she was doing the Black Panther Party thing, the black conscious people wasn't saying too much about it. Because, she doing the Black Panther theme, whatever, and whatever. I mean, some of them said, of course, but now they upset because Beyonce is on a horse, yippee-ki-yay, the Dukes of Hazzard. she doing the Dukes of Hazzard now, I guess. I don't know what. It goes to show how sick we are. We're dippy. We're some sick folks. But also at the same time, we must understand she's an entertainer. She's never been part of no black organization. She don't even talk that way at all. She's just an entertainer. And she does whatever to keep the people asleep. Keep the people dazed up, drunk. She's just an entertainer. Like all entertainers. Very few entertainers, especially brothers and sisters, very few entertainers, they would tell you, you cannot be political being an entertainer, because that'll mess you up, that'll mess your career up, mess you up, mess everything up. Certain subjects you can't talk on. Muhammad Ali was rare. Paul Robeson was rare. Brothers and sisters that don't give a damn and speak up is rare. You will never see them on a Beyonce level. Because who put Beyonce on that level? Who put Michael Jackson superstar, megastar? Who done it? Who paying for all these tickets? Who's doing that? We know. And then they get caught. Here we are. You can't get angry and upset with Beyonce because you tripping off a YouTube channel. Look at all my subscribers. Look at all the views I get. You become corrupted and just as messed up as Beyonce. Who the hell are you to talk about Beyonce? Y'all do the same damn thing. You wish you had millions and millions of views. You wish you could be on Beyonce level. You wish you could be. You ain't nothing but a sellout. You can't talk a certain way on YouTube. They terminate your channel. You can't talk, you gotta talk a certain way on Facebook. They will terminate your channel. Beyonce made the Black conscious, the Black Panthers made a joke out of it. It wasn't taken seriously. That's why it was accepted. And we know how serious the Black Panther Party, the original Black Panther Party was. They said and they did. It was accepted because she made a joke out of it. And you a joke. That's why you couldn't take advantage of the Black Panther movie and what she was doing. And you a damn joke. Because you don't know what the hell you doing. Because you are an entertainer just like she is. You ain't real and she ain't real. You gonna talk about she part of the Illuminati and the elite. Where was the Illuminati when her mother and father was working their ass off, sacrificing their businesses and their careers, investing in their daughter? Where was the damn Illuminati at? Where was they at? The elite. Where was the Illuminati and the elite when Michael Jackson's family was eating some damn potatoes for the whole month? Eating mayonnaise sandwiches. Where was the Illuminati at? If somebody is raised up by the Illuminati and the elite, you would think that they would raise them up from the very beginning. These people struggle and they sacrifice to get where they need to go. And they have talent. I know people talk about Kelly Rowland is just as talented as Beyonce. She was given the same opportunity. Why she don't sell the records? Because people don't like her like that. That's the reality of it. Beyonce write her song. Beyonce do what she do. Kelly is not like Beyonce. We don't want to give people credit for their talent, who they are. Diana Ross and the Supreme. Barry Gordy was fooling around with Diana Ross, but at the same time, he saw she had this charisma, she had this something, and he wanted to put it in front. And even without the Supreme, and Diana Ross kept going on and on and on. Mary Wilson had the same opportunity. They all had the same opportunity. People like what they like. You can't make people like you. People like what they like. People like Michael Jackson better than the rest of the other brothers. That's just the reality of it. I think Jermaine sing better. I don't care what you think. It's about the audience, it's about the people who want to support. That's just how it is. And people work hard. We don't want to give folks credit for their sacrifices and what they do. I'm not going to take nothing away from that woman. I'm not going to take away from her talent. And the thing about it, they never bother this Illuminati. If the Illuminati, if it was all about money, Why don't the Illuminati get some poor sucker and raise them up? Never happened. These people sacrificed. They went to talent shows. They did what they had to do in order to put themselves in a position to be where they are. And everybody is not there. Everybody's not going to rise to that level. And everybody that rises to that level is the Illuminati and the elite. Now, this is the killer thing to me. When your black leaders that y'all like, when they start coming up, like Minister Farrakhan, thousands of people, and Umar Johnson, all these folks that you like, why don't you say the elite and the Illuminati is supporting them? The Illuminati and the elite put up Elijah Muhammad and Marcus Garvey. You never hear them talk about that. Why can't they? If the Illuminati and the elite can control Beyonce, why they can't control your people, can't control the folks that you like? I'm just raising a question. So we ignore the talent of Beyonce. We ignore we just ignore the talent of Michael. We just ignore this elite, invisible people. We don't know who their names are. The elite. Who are they? The Illuminati. Who are the hell are these people? Because if you're talking about them, you should know who they. Name some names. Who are they? R.J. Rockefeller. That's one of them. They try to say the DuPonts or whatever. They don't show no connection to Beyonce with John D. Rockefeller people or any of these other suckers. They don't have no information to show any connection to nobody, no elite, no Illuminati. Silly talk. Folks always want to talk like they know what you don't know. Which could be true, but for me, you're going to have to prove it. If you can't prove it, then you need to shut the hell up. But see, this is how we are. We're emotional, and we talk to a lot of ignorant ass people. Because the first thing that you need to do is say, how do you know this? How do you know Jay-Z and Beyonce is controlled by the Illuminati and the elite? Then you have these people that's supposed to know they never said nothing. I'm going to expose Beyonce and Jay-Z and Oprah Winfrey connection to the elite. Then they come on and you try to listen to the video. Oh, wow. They getting ready to be exposed. They don't say nothing. And that's how it is on social media. These people claim, I know this and I know that. And you listen to the video, when they gonna get to the point where they expose who are, they don't never say. I'm still waiting for the information for T.D. Jakes to be all exposed. I haven't heard it yet. And Tyler Perry and P. Diddy, these people that's supposed to know so much, tell it then. I know what happened to Jamie Foxx, his sickness. Well, tell it. They don't ever say. But you scared to be murdered? Well, you sacrifice your life for the truth. They don't know nothing. And we look stupid acting on something and we really don't know. So in the law, it's speculation. We allege because we really don't know. Which I don't have no problem. If Beyonce is controlled by the Illuminati or the elite, whoever they are, and I don't know how the hell did a broke ass Negro like you know? This is another thing. Here you are, working at Subway sandwiches, and you know about the elite and the Illuminati. You work at Subway sandwiches. You in a damn homeless shelter. You know about the elite and the... What the hell do you know? You in a homeless shelter. If you got that kind of information, what the hell you live in a homeless shelter for? And then you have somebody like Louis Farrakhan, which Louis Farrakhan is in a position to get certain information more privileged than me or you. But he really don't know either. But he comes out and talks this stuff. And folks, he know how to run his mouth. Because he know he talking to ignorant ass people. Go ahead, brother minister. Go ahead, brother. I'm listening. He didn't say nothing. He didn't expose nothing that we all don't know already. Folks always will exploit the ignorant. You refuse to think for yourself. Emotional. You will always be exploited by somebody. I was looking for a service earlier this week. And I have to applaud the salespeople. They was really trying to sell some stuff. But I'm listening to them. It's nothing but it's a sales pitch. And I'm like, really? And then a lot of people fall for the sales pitch. Then after the fact, they feel sorry. Because it's not real. People will say anything with their mouth. What is the reality of it? We don't read out these contracts that we get in until after the fact. You done signed the papers now. Then, of course, the ever famous, they always put the crap they really don't want you to read in real small letters. And they hope that you don't read, you take their word for it. Unfortunately, y'all, you can't trust folks no more. There was a time when your word was bond and your bond was your word. There was a time when people tried to be honest. Because that's all I am. If my word is not bond, I'm done. But now you live in a time you can't trust nobody. So the only person you can trust is yourself. That's why I don't mind proving anything that I say. Or anything that I do, I'm going to prove it. I'm not going to play ring around the roses. I'm going to show you right now. I'm glad that if you do trust me, you do. But for your sake, feel better when you go to bed. Verify. Dr. Umar Johnson, not only has he not built a school, he has not shown his paperwork to show that he actually graduated from any school. People have been asking him that for years. I want to show, I want to prove nothing. Yes, you do. You want somebody to call you Dr. Umar Johnson, but you don't want to show the degree. I know people that have bachelor's and master's degree. I don't even have to ask. When you go to their house, it's on the wall because they're proud of it. I have a bachelor's degree in here. I got a master's here, and blah blah blah. I even went to these other trade schools. They proud of their accomplishment. This man ain't showing nobody nothing. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. And he know these folks are ignorant. He knows that he has sold them a story He don't have to show y'all nothing. He ain't show you either. No, he don't have to show me nothing. He ain't showing you either. He has a doctorate degree. How do we know he worked in a school? We don't know none of this. I say I'm a truck driver. I can show you 3 diplomas. I've been to truck driving school 3 times. That's no problem, because that's what I've done. I'm proud that I went to school, not 3 times, but I went to school to drive truck 3 times. And I have my diplomas. I can show you all 3 diplomas. I take that back. 2. They wouldn't give me my last diploma because they didn't get paid by me. So until I pay, you know how that works. Until I pay them, they won't give me my diploma. I don't care. As long as I'm driving, making money, I could care less about that piece of paper. So I can show you 2. I can't show the 3rd one. Give me my money. Hey, y'all, there he is on TV, right there on YouTube. That's the guy that owes us that money. This is what I talk about, opportunity. Our people, what is it that they say? You catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. We run around here and we dog Oprah out, we dog Gayle out, we dog Beyonce out, we dog Kelly Rowland out, we dog En Vogue out, we dog all our people out, Will Smith, Bob Johnson. We keep cutting our bridges because they're supposed to be like us. But that's opportunity. That's opportunity. And you never know how people will help you in the future. The only thing you care about, they should be in black conscience right now and blah, blah, blah. That's not your... See, this is the thing about a lot of these religious folks and black conscious people or whatever. That's not on you. That's not on you. In religion, they say God called you. Not Minister Farrakhan, not T.D. Jakes, not Joe Alstein. In religion, they said that God calls. God has the power to wake. You preach the word, but God is the one that brings people to the church, bring people to the mosque, bring people to the synagogue. It ain't you. So it's not you. If they're going to come, they come when they feel, when they're ready. We want to call people coons and sambos and all this foolishness. What kind of relationship, what kind of benefit could somebody like, what's his name? Roland Martin. I don't know too much about Roland Martin, but what kind of benefit could he be if Umar Johnson was in his right state of mind? Don't know how to take advantage of knowing somebody like Roland Martin. You're going to become the man's enemy. You a coon, you a sambo. We are some silly ass people. Exactly, Brother Denzel. Our brother Denzel is in the house. And he says that Yvette Carnell and Tone Talk did not want to work with Ice Cube and T.I. They were trying to reach out a little. I wish T.I., Ice Cube, could you come talk to a brother? See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. You have to take advantage of opportunity. Dumb. And these folks are following them to nowhere. you're not going to get anything. They don't know what the hell they're doing. I guess, see, a lot of it comes from our ego. That's what we want to talk about in our main topic. Ego. We're arrogant. We're know-it-alls. Look where we at. Who the hell can say anything about anybody? Look where you at. And see, for me, being a little guy, you don't expect a lot from me. But see, you're being tested. We're able to see exactly who you are because God has blessed you with 50,000 subscribers, with 100,000 subscribers, bless you with Ice Cube talking to you, or T.I., who was not raised by the Illuminati, that was raised up by themselves and took advantage of their opportunity to become who they are. Now you let somebody, you let T.I. come here, you let Ice Cube come here, and you watch me. I don't even have nothing. Watch me work it. But see, they don't have nothing to really offer those brothers. They don't have nothing to offer. What they had to offer is over because these people told Yvette and Tone Talk, we ain't interested in your reparations stuff. This country made it very clear we're not interested in your reparations garbage. As far as we're concerned. Now what you gonna do? The people that you was depending on giving you those things, they already told you we're not interested. So now what you gonna do? Where you gonna go? So Yvette Carnell fell off. Tone Talks fell off. Tariq Nasheed fell off because that was the foundation. I'm hoping if I beg enough, if I plead enough to these people, I'm not going to vote. These people don't give a damn if you vote or not. They could care less. That's good. They don't care. So when you're dealing with folks, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't have no vision. They don't have nothing going on. So what? Okay, so what are? Here you got Ice Cube and T.I. talking to you, and you can't take advantage of it. The only thing they want is some money. Could you donate? Could you cash out me 50 grand, T.I.? Could you cash out me for what? What I'm gonna cash out 50 grand to you for what? What do you got going on? Tariq Nasheed, all these folks don't have nothing. That's not my fault. They have nothing going on. They have no vision. They have no purpose. They have no goal. They don't have nothing. They don't do nothing with the people they have. What they gonna do for Ice Cube and T.I.? Nothing. It's a photo op. It's an opportunity to say, duh, I know T.I., duh, I know IQ, duh. That's all it is, a photo op. Look at all the celebrities that Minister Louis Farrakhan take pictures with. Countless. What do we accomplish? The only thing they can do is donate him some money. They don't have nothing going on like that. And see, time reveals. Time reveals. That's not my fault. Time reveals. Show you exactly who you are, what you're working with. You got all this damn mouth, but you don't have nothing to back it up. You're not Muhammad Ali. Because Muhammad Ali had mouth and he backed it up. I wish Beyonce or Jay-Z would come here. Oh, wow. If any of these people, you would see what the deal is. Now, a few years ago, I couldn't say that. If they came here, I don't know what to... I just know we in bad shape. I really don't know what to do. I know this, all this other stuff that we got going on, it's not really helping us either. I hope that we can be friends. That's all I can do. But now, it's different. Because this is the time. Everything has come full circle, as they say. Brother Denzel say, they be gangbanging too. Chief X had a ADOS shirt that said ADOS or nothing. Not only that, he thinks that you are a diehard liberal that don't think black people can't do for themselves, tribalistic. He don't know nothing about Angel Snub Number 7. Why do these people make comments about me and don't know nothing about me? I don't even use the word liberal. I don't use the word Democrat. I don't use the word Republican. And I want to clarify something. Because I heard Brother Blackson said that he heard that I was going to vote for Donald Trump. So let me make it a clear one more time. I will vote for Donald Trump just in case you want to finally embrace Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. And I believe that we could get something out of him to benefit us. The only reason, because he has shown that he will at least talk to a little bit to some of us. And he said, what you got to lose? We already know about the Joe Biden type. Donald Trump is not like these other politicians. Also, this is his last go-round. So we don't know what we might be able to get. You have to take advantage of opportunity. So if I believe that he would give us something that none of these other suckers would, then why would I not vote for him just in case? Because it would make me look bad to speak like this and then don't vote for the man just in case y'all want to finally do something. Which I believe your ass don't. You still want to be comfortable Negro, praying, dancing and giggling and think everything is a damn joke. But if you do, then, and you want to get serious, I can say I voted for him because I feel that this man can give us something. But it's not because I'm this or that. I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat. I'm a survivalist. That's what I am. I am a revolutionary, a liberator. That's what I stand upon. And if I thought the Democrats could do it, or if I thought the Republicans, whoever, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who do it, as long as I get it done. I'm loyal to my agenda. You don't have an agenda. You don't have a vision. You don't have nothing. And stand for nothing. So don't try to put me up there. I'm a Republican or I like, that's not, no, I'm with anybody that will give me something what I want. Help me get what I want. That's what I'm about. So we're going to go ahead and get into our main topic. Yeehaw! Woo! Oh, wow. Yeah. Y'all gonna hang a little bit longer. Let's. I want to go ahead and wrap this one up. Again, I could be in error. You don't never hear these other people say that. I could be in error. And I'm open. Show me the way. I don't have no problem with that. I could be in error. Show me the way. But if you keep bringing me, you want to bring us the same old, it's not gonna fly. Because it's proven that it don't do nothing for us already. So don't tell me about Marcus Garvey. That's not gonna fly here. Because it's thousands of y'all. What you doing with it? Don't tell me about Minister Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam. It's thousands of y'all. What do you accomplish? What is it? We gotta wait 100 years? Like the one brother that was on here talking about Pan-African, he's a Pan-African nationalist? I think we're gonna have to wait another 100 years. Who? That's because you don't know what the hell you're doing. No, just keep enjoying your church. Because that's all you got. Feel good church stuff. I wanna play this audio. I want to play this audio because this is the basis of my commentary. So I want to play this audio. This is from the movie The Temptations with I love that brother Leon. Shout out to brother Leon. I thought he did a wonderful job. I don't know if the real David Ruffin was like this or not, but Leon turned that David Ruffin out on this in this movie. The Temptations movie, it was a TV movie, I believe. And I want to play an excerpt from that, like 4 minutes. David Ruffin. Leon is David Ruffin in the movie. And this is what I'm basing. Yeah, I love that Leon. He's married to he was married to that one model. I forgot what her name was. No, I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I want to play this audio because this is the foundation of my commentary. Okay. Hey, how you doing at DX2? Everybody, and Angel Stumping Up 7, Facebook. Let me play this here.
Boy, Norman just kept whipping us and whipping us the other day, huh? I don't think I can get any better, though.
That ain't the way I see it.
Oh, yeah? Well, hit me up.
Well, for one, you missed a very important meeting. Not to mention our last few sessions, I'm not even gonna count the rehearsals.
And it's probably because of all this crap you keep shoving up your damn nose.
Well, maybe I don't need as much rehearsal as some other folks.
David, this can't go on.
What you got to say, Blue? That's right, Otis. Whatever you say, Otis.
Now, David, it's like this. Now, either you gonna straighten up, or we letting you go.
Blue, you all right with that?
I'll miss you. But not if you're hurting the group.
Hurting the group? I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do. But you can't. Because there is only one David Ruffin. And without him, the Temps ain't nothing but a group in search of a David Ruffin. Matter of fact, I've been thinking. We should call the group David Ruffin and the Temptations. Yeah, that sounds good to me. You're begging me not to leave you. And I refuse to let you go. Yeah. David Ruffin and the Temptations. What do you say?
That ain't never gonna happen.
Then I'm going. Fellas, you know I'm just kidding, right? Come on, you know me. You know I always be kidding. Yo, fellas, we successful now. Lighten up. You too uptight. Enjoy the fruits. I'ma see you at rehearsal. I'ma be there on time. I'ma be there before y'all. Bye. Thanks for coming over. They can't tickle me. They believe me.
Wow. Now, I was familiar with the Temptations, and when I was growing up, I really didn't know too much about the Temptations. And I heard some of their songs, but it was that movie that made me want to listen to the Temptations music. Again, shout out to Leon. I don't know what his last name is. He just goes by the name Leon. I think he did a wonderful job. He should have got nominated for an NAACP award or something. He did an excellent job. He also was in that movie, what was it? The Heartbreakers, what they call it? The Heartbreak Five. What is they call it? I'm pretty sure y'all know. That movie too. He was in that movie too. He did a good job in that one also. You know, Leon played Little Richard too. Leon be doing some stuff. I like Leon. Good actor. I like him, and I like our brother Clifton Powell Jr. He plays a lot of bad guys. Shout out to our brother Clifton Powell Jr. also. But we're talking, yeah, the Five Heartbeats. Thank you, Criminy. Yeah, the Five Heartbeats. That's what it was. Leon just a bad guy. I love Leon. He's a very good actor. So that's the foundation of our talk, our commentary that we're gonna get out of here with. Look, raise your hand if you're perfect I'm not going to raise my hand because I'm not perfect. Put in the chat room if you're perfect. What is perfection? I don't know what that is. And I know on the last live stream, we brought up, okay, DX2, thank you so much for joining us. Shout out to DX2 in our chat room on Angel Snub Nub 7 channel. They're saying that it's 12, it's midnight where they're at, so they try to hang with us. Thanks for hanging with us, DX2. Nobody is perfect, to my knowledge. In our ignorance, we treat some people like they are perfect. On our last live stream, it was brought up that Dr. King slept with a white woman. Dr. King never claimed to be perfect. Dr. King never shoved the 10 Commandments down nobody's throat. I don't remember Dr. King doing that. G2. I don't remember Dr. King doing that in any of his speeches. I never heard him talk to the people, thou shalt fornicate, thou shalt not commit adultery. That's not what Dr. King was about. He kept that part to the church. And most of the people was not even interested in Dr. King and the church. They were interested because Dr. King was standing up simply for the justice, fairness for the people. It wasn't about church. But he's not perfect. Nobody is perfect. And since we are not perfect, what is human perfection? If you want to claim human perfection, that means you can't die. The body dies because it's not perfect. Something goes wrong. Either some type of sickness or the parts wear out and you just die what they call a natural death. There's nobody that's perfect. We make mistakes in life. My mistake cost me 10 years of my life. But I saw the positive instead of just the negative. I learned great lessons out of it. So it didn't go to waste. So nobody is perfect. But we put certain people on pedestals like they perfect. And then they begin to believe their own hype. They're perfect. They don't do nothing wrong. So you and I do them a disservice when we allow anybody to believe they are perfect, because nobody is perfect. Nobody is a know-it-all. It's too much out here to know for one person to know it all. It's impossible. But we raise folks on these pedestals, and they believe they are perfect, and they believe their own hype. Malcolm X had to humble himself And he told other black leaders, I apologize for the nasty words, the disrespectful words that I directed toward you. And I hope that you would accept that apology. And I want to come before you and I humble myself because I want to work with any black leader, anybody that want to do anything to help this poor oppressed people change their condition. When you're arrogant, you can't do that. When Malcolm X was in the Nation of Islam, he was made to be an arrogant person. It's our way or no way. We got it. We know it all. That was the position of the Nation of Islam. That's the position right now. Nothing has changed. And most of these organizations, even as individuals, I know it. It's my way. It's my way or no way. But in order to maintain or to cause change, we must be humble. We must become a servant to those of whom we want to serve. Because if you're a leader, you're here to serve the people. The people aren't here to serve you. So how are you going to talk about the people that you claim that you're here to serve? I'm going to call Dr. King a coon, and then they're going to turn around and be so happy because they met Dr. King. See, this is the hypocrisy and the nasty behavior of the black conscious mind. How the hell, Elijah Muhammad, you don't have your ministers, Dr. King is a coon, he's a sellout, of integration, all these nasty things you said, then you turn right around and you want to take pictures with the man. Y'all fake ass. Same thing these old black conscious people do. They will talk about Beyonce like a dog. And if she said, I want to come and talk with y'all, oh, Beyonce coming, y'all. Beyonce coming. Beyonce coming. That's how they do. These Pan-African black conscious folks tell you, don't vote. Is that what they tell us? What's the sense of voting? Don't vote. Don't vote. That's what they tell us. But when you go to their meeting, like the Million Man March or any of their meetings, I want to introduce Congressman so-and-so, Senator so-and-so, the mayor so-and-so. If you don't want us to vote, what the hell you got Congressman so-and-so, Mayor so-and-so? If Barack Obama would have came to the meeting, here's President Obama. You telling us not to vote. If we didn't vote, we wouldn't have Mayor so-and-so and Congressman so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. These fake ass, confused ass people. If that's how you feel, why do you have them coming to your meetings and take their money and exploit them? Leave them the hell alone. Don't vote. These old hypocritic, fake ass folks. I used to wonder about that. I'm like, we're told we shouldn't vote like that, but Congressman is here. We call Jesse Jackson a coon. Next thing you know, Minister Farrakhan cuddle up with the man. I'm like, duh, what's going on here? I don't. These fake ass people, clown ass people. There are those They make mockery of me because I was incarcerated in a mental institution. Now, mind you, a court has determined, ain't a damn thing wrong with me. I have the paperwork. You have no court, you have nothing that has determined your ass not for real crazy. You have nothing. Your mental illness is not diagnosed. Even so, when you are arrogant, they don't consider that a mental illness. Arrogancy is a mental illness. When you're selfish, that's a mental disorder. When you're greedy, and when you bougie and you're pompous, why is it all right for us to hoard money, but it's not all right to hoard milk cartons? Go in somebody's house, ooh, they mentally sick. Look at all these milk cartons they got. But if you go in the house, wow, look at all this money. Look at all this gold you got. It's hoarding. If hoarding is a mental illness, if hoarding is a mental disorder, it don't make no difference what you hoard. So rich, wealthy people suffer from mental illness. And even the scriptures say that it is like trying to put a camel through the eye of a needle as it is for a wealthy person to see the kingdom of heaven. That's the scripture. But the preachers all trying to be rich, to be a camel, so that means they're not going to heaven because your scriptures say you're not going to make it. Because there's a mentality, there's a mindset. These things are mental disorders. You cannot think properly. You don't look at life properly. It causes delusions. Where you going with this, Snuffleupagus? Where you going with this? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this. Hold on a second. We're going to say this and get out of here. Did you hear David Ruffin? I like that part too. Did you hear David Ruffin? He said, I'm the one selling the records. Nobody come to see you, Otis. It wouldn't be a temptation without me. The group actually was formed without him. It was a Temptations, whatever it was, before David Ruffin. But he joined during the time when they were struggling trying to find a record deal. And it just so happened he was doing the lead. He was doing the lead on the major hits. Now it's all about David Ruffin. Yeah, I made y'all. That's what David Ruffin said. There are those in the black conscious community with the same mindset. You can't do nothing without Louis Farrakhan. I'm all this. I made all this. This is me. Without Louis Farrakhan, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Tahaka Bay, Sonetta. That's how they think. Chief X. That's how they think. I made this. I made y'all. That's how they think. That's how they flow. Arrogance, selfishness, hyped up. They believe their own hype. You can't do nothing without me. You know, I've never heard Beyonce tell Destiny's Child that. I never heard Beyonce tell Kelly or Michelle or any of the other members, without me, they come to see me. I never heard her talk like that kind of way. I always saw Beyonce trying to keep her group together. She might not even wanted to go solo. She wanted this sisterhood. But see, there's always somebody that don't want your sisterhood. They don't want you to be a family. Maybe she wanted it, but her father was looking at things differently. I never heard Michael come out in the public. Well, you know, people come to see me, Michael. They didn't come to see Jermaine and Tito and Marlon. They come to see me, Michael. I never heard Michael talk that way. And of course, Michael and Beyonce proven they can do it great on their own. But I never heard them say that. Unfortunately for David Ruffin, he wasn't great like that by himself. He was only great with the group called The Temptation. He didn't rise up like that. But in his mind, because he believed his own hype, who I am, y'all ain't nothing. Nobody come to see you, Otis. And see, this is how it would be if we came together. All the little brothers, all the big shots, we come together for a meeting and talk with the people, and we want to offer a plan or something to the people. That's the way it would be with them. They didn't come to see you, Snup Nut. They come to see the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They come to see Tariq Nasheed. They come to see. If that's what you came to see, then you're a damn fool. You should want to come to see and hear the best solution to your problem so that you can go on, solve that problem, so that you can go on to do better things. But we have this David Ruffin mindset. You come to see me. I know Minister Farrakhan back in the day, and the brother Marvin Muhammad just wanted to talk with him because they believe in the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. Minister Farrakhan gonna charge this man $1,000 to come and sit and talk with him. Marvin Muhammad, because Marvin don't have hundreds of people to come see him, and you know, Farrakhan, and I'm the man. That's the mentality. That's the mentality that they have. It's all about me. They come to see me, not Marvin Muhammad. They come to see me, not you, Snup Nut. Well, the thing about it is they have been coming to see you for years. And they keep listening to y'all YouTube personality for years. What do they have? What you got? They have absolutely nothing. Then you want to get angry at me because I'm out here telling the obvious. You ain't did a damn thing. If you the shizit, well then prove it. I will help you. I will help Tariq Nasheed. I will help Chief X. I will help Tahaka Bay. I will help you. I don't have no problem with it. I've done it. I will give you a monthly donation on damn time. I would do that. I helped Farrakhan for 9 years. What has he done for me? Nothing. Because I'm real with mine. And you see that in real time. Every brother, any sister that come on this platform, you see me immediately start promoting them. Immediately. Do they promote me? Do they say anything about me? No, they don't. I'm real with mine. Because everybody want to be the shizit. Because of me. I'm the one. I'm the one doing it. They want the credit. And that's fine if you're doing the job. You're not doing the damn job. They want to brag about the little piddly diddly stuff they do. I opened up a lemonade stand yesterday. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful. Here we are, a people way behind. We're way behind. Your little piddly diddly. Look, brothers and sisters all over this country opening up business. I see it all the time. They have their little business. For them. Ain't nobody doing nothing for us and causing us to move forward. You doing a little piddly-dilly to help your damn self. These businesses don't help us. We need something that can move the people. That was the fear of J. Edgar Hoover and COINTELPRO. They were afraid of the Messiah that could excite the people. That's what they were afraid of. All this little piddly-diddly stuff that we're doing, that's fine and dandy. I hope that your lemonade stand is I will support your lemonade stand. It's not going to inspire and motivate and get the people themselves moving. And that's what the Messiah was supposed to do. And that's what they believe Malcolm was. And Malcolm could have, but he got caught up in that foolishness. And he was murdered because of religious zealousy and arrogance. How dare you talk about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? Everybody, even to this day, is still talking about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Way worse than Malcolm ever would. What you gonna do? Go out here and kill everybody? Stupid. They stupid in the mind. That's something I learned in the crazy house. Some battles is not worth fighting. It's a waste of time, waste of energy. Every battle you don't have to fight. You want to waste your time, don't have nothing else to do? Have at it. That's a losing battle. There are children that's not even born that's going to talk bad about Elijah Muhammad. They're not even born yet. Most of these wasn't even born. They was born after 1975. What does that tell you? And they talk about Elijah Muhammad like a dog. They probably weren't even born in the 70s. You mad and upset. Malcolm talked about Elijah Muhammad. You're not going to stop. Just like back in the day when we was children, your mama. Some of these people never even saw your mama. Your mama fat. But your mama skinny as this ink pen. And you get mad. And you know your mama not fat. You know your mama not fat. Your mama fat is blah, blah, blah. You know your mama is not fat. You get angry and upset. You want to fight. Don't talk about my mama. Apparently they're not talking about your mama. Your mama is like this. Your mama is not fat. But that's how silly and childish we are. When we talk about mental disorders, we talk about schizophrenia, schizophrenia, some kind of other, I forgot what these different illnesses was. But anyway, different personalities. So we think about these mental illness, go to the psychiatrist and get some medicine. We don't look at arrogancy as a mental illness. Look what happened to David Ruffin. I would invite all of us, those who don't know the story of David Ruffin, I would invite all of you to look up David Ruffin. You can watch some of the fictional accounts, the Temptations movie. And just look up David Ruffin, a very violent person. He was a woman abuser. He really was a messed up type person. And a lot of it probably came from where he came from as a child, because basically he had to raise himself. And a lot of us, we suffer from trauma. One thing that's wrong with us as soul brothers and sisters, African Americans, we don't even know what the hell we are. We can't even come to grips with that. Well, actually, we know what we are. Whatever you put on your passport when you leave this country, whatever the hell is on your driver license, because I know damn well Foundational Black American is not on your driver license. I know Foundational Black American, Freedmen, and all this other stuff that we talk about, that stuff is not on our passport, it's not on our driver license. We need to stop being Hebrew Israelite, Black Hebrew Israelite, whatever you want to call yourself. It's not on your driver license. A Jew, whatever. Well, I guess you could put Jew on there because they're a black Jew. They would accept that. We need to stop being silly with all this stuff. That's not on there. We can't even come to grips. We can't even come together and say, this is the people, this is who we are right here. If you want to call yourself the banana people, I'm cool with that. We the banana people. As long as the people decide this is who and what we are. We run around here all confused, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And a lot of these identities is religious, which means they don't exist. I mean, come on now. But if you don't want to exist like that, okay, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. If the people want to be a Hebrew Israelite, that's what we are. Whatever they decide they do. Because we're using African American, there was people that did not want to use that. But it don't make no difference. The white man said it's okay. The majority of us said it was cool. So African American was accepted. Nobody don't give a damn about what you're talking about. So when you go get your driver's license or passport, Black American, African American, those things is what you use. All the other garbage don't mean a damn thing. That's what you do in your house. When you come out here and the police pull your ass over, we have one Black American male. We have 2 Black American children, 1 African American female. That's what they're going to do. That's how they describe it. All this old silliness, dumb stuff that we I'm a Moor. Yeah, you gonna get more your ass whooped. Yeah, you are more, all right. You look more insane. Yeah, you look more crazy. Yeah, you are more, all right. You a citizen of a country that don't exist. You a citizen of a people that, you are part of a people that don't exist. And you gotta explain it. Well, blah, blah. The reason why you gotta explain it, because it don't exist. If it existed, there's nothing to, Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do. Lucy, you got a lot of explaining. So we don't think those things are keeping us from our being able to save ourselves. Because we always have a group of folks that think they are better than the people that they serve. You should not ask me or tell me, without me, you wouldn't be nothing. No, you should be asking me, what can you do? How can we work this out, brother? How can we work together? That's what you need to do. And you should be like Malcolm. If I offended you, brother, I'm sorry. And humble yourself to us, to others. But when you have a mental illness, see, the thing about having a mental illness is most people don't even know. And most people are in denial. That's how it is with mental illness. They don't even they actually think they are operating properly. Right. The reality is everybody is not going to think the same way. We're not going to eat the same thing. We look at it, that's the reality of it. So you should concentrate on the things that you can agree upon and work from there. And don't be telling people, without me, y'all ain't nothing. I'm the one that make this. The people come to see me. Well then, what have you done? Absolutely nothing. With all your people, all this that you're doing. Within the next 10 years, these people coming across the border gonna have more than you. And you've been here 500 years. That's embarrassing. But you'll be dead. And all these clowns, when you die, all these clowns look stupid. Why did I support him? Why did you? Because you don't think for yourself. You're only tripping off emotion. You should concentrate on who can get the job done, not about who you like. It's about getting the job done. Look, man, I like you. I like your family. Your mama was good to me when we was little children. She was good to me. You know, your family be good. But you're not doing the job. I'm gonna have to let you go. Oh man, you tripping. We did all this for you and blah, blah. Brother, you can't do the job. This is not personal. I like you. We need somebody in order for this business to grow. I got to get somebody in here. I've gave you all the opportunity. How long this black conscious stuff been on social media? Since 2005. How long has this black conscious type stuff been in effect for us in America? 100 years. And I've been part of 50 of it. What has it done for us? nothing personal. I like Marcus Garvey. I don't have nothing against Farrakhan. I don't have nothing against Tahaka Bay. I don't have against. I'm against you taking money, you're taking funds, you're taking energy and producing nothing. That's what I'm against. That's what I got a problem with. Nothing personal. Nothing is changing for the people except they go to church, get emotional, and that's all they're going to get. And then after church, they stop by your lemonade stand and buy some lemonade pops. You're not accomplishing anything. If we're going to have a farm and there's 40 million of us in this country, you should have enough farmland to produce at least for 20 million. You've been on social media since 2005. You can't even produce watermelons for 20 million people. And they steady begging for your money. Will you cash at me? Dr. Umar Johnson, I don't know about the doctor. Umar Johnson been building a school since 2014 or longer. And that's acceptable by us. I even heard a person say, he don't never have to build a school. And that's fine for you. But the people send in their donations for this school, not to support him, well, to support him to a certain point, but they want to build this school. And he keep talking about this damn school and donate to the school. And you don't see nothing happening. Except this abandoned building. And they threw some fresh paint on the abandoned building. That's not acceptable. They keep talking about all this money that Louis Farrakhan get. They just gave this man $100,000 in gold. What do they have? They can't even take care of their own members. Every member should be able to have a Nation of Islam watermelon. They don't. They have to go down to the corner store. They have to go down to Kroger or whatever the Winn-Dixie, whatever the grocery. That's where they get their watermelons. Or the brother that might have a farm down the road. He's on the corner. Nation of Islam not producing, don't even produce watermelon. They don't produce enough beans to give their own members. Which they should be able to do. All the money this man has got since 1978. And this is acceptable. It's not acceptable. That's why I say, you get on board the Soul Train. Do what's required. I will show you production. If I cannot show you production, then I need to set my ass down. And I won't have no problem with people telling me, well, brother, that failed. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. For some reason, it failed. It just didn't go right. But I'm not going to be a loser like these people and keep taking your money and your time and just keep giving you pretty speeches. And they don't give a damn about you because apparently they sleep good at night. I couldn't sleep good at night knowing I'm taking the hard-earned dollars of people. I'm giving them this fantastic story, but I'm not producing anything. Nothing. at least be honest. But if they honest, you will stop giving them your money and your time. So they're not going to be honest. They're going to keep telling you this story. It's like people that owe you money. We're going to get out of here. It's like when people owe you money and they tell you every damn sob story, every excuse, because they really don't want to give you your money. But like all things, things come to an end. And whether you like it or not, all this is going to come to an end. You could be in a position to be the greatest generation ever produced. But unfortunately, we continue to be in the position to be the greatest losers. And the sad thing about it is, how you going to be a loser having more education, more money, more opportunities, more everything than the slave that came off the plantation in 1865? And you're a loser. That's embarrassing. We can't even duplicate what slaves did off the plantation, who was illiterate. That's embarrassing. You want to keep going to these suckers that tell you how wonderful and beautiful. Beautiful what? You ain't did nothing to be no God. You ain't did nothing to be no warrior. You ain't did nothing to be great. The reason why you got to keep talking about what somebody else did in the past, because your ass not doing nothing now. Marcus Garvey did this. Elijah Muhammad did that. So-and-so did this. What are you doing? What have your people, what have y'all done to brag about? You ain't done nothing. That's why they're not bragging, because they ain't done nothing. They ain't produced nothing to brag about. And that's my fault. But you the one with the 100,000 views and 100,000 subscribers. You got all this going on. They didn't come to see you, Otis. Come to see me. What you got? What you got, David Ruffin? Look how David Ruffin died. Look how pitiful he was. David Ruffin is not somebody to make mockery of. David Ruffin's life is a lesson. He's not the only one. I'm pretty sure there's David Ruffins in your family. When for me, this family wouldn't be nothing. You could be David Ruffin. We can't get better. You're not going to get anywhere with that type of attitude. We always use, I'm going to say this, we're going to get out of here. We always like to, well, the black conscious community, they always use the white man as an example. And they always paint in this lie like Caucasian people get together and they love each other. That's not true. They don't like each other like that. Look at this country right now. You see them going back and forth. They don't like each other like that. But if your happy ass come against them, watch what they do. You don't know how to do that. You too busy trying to convert somebody to your religion, be a vegan or whatever the hell you trying to promote. You too busy doing dumbass stuff. There was a feud back during the time of Thomas Jefferson, there was a feud going on between these two politicians, white guys. It was a famous feud, I forgot, between Aaron something, whatever. These was white politicians. They couldn't get along. So they said, let's get it on. And they went out into the backwoods and had a feud. But you're going to tell me white people get along with each other? No, they don't. They know how to come together to get certain things done. But they don't like each other like the way they tell us. That's a damn lie. Ukraine and Russia, they're not getting along. Aren't those two Caucasian countries? Ukraine, they bombing and killing each other. But I thought white folks is united and whatever. Now, if it became a black and white thing, they would probably stop that war. Oh no, we're not going to have this. Now, they have that type of mentality. They probably would do that. They'll stop that war. You haven't learned that lesson because you have a David Ruffin mindset. It's all about you, what you want. Nobody can't do nothing without you. And I would suggest to us that when we recognize those type of people, you need to push them aside. I don't care how much they smile. I don't care what they say. You recognize you need to move them. It ain't about hate. They're detrimental. That mindset is detrimental. Move it to the side. Let it go. Brother Denzel say, black people have the do-for-self mindset. That's probably why we don't have our own cell phone, cars, and housing that everybody over the planet should want. So much for black business. That's what they mean by do-for-self. And that's what folks is doing. They do it for themselves. Everybody can't open up a business. The reality is, a lot of us are illiterate. We barely can read and write. We barely can read and write. Now, back in the day, you could open up businesses and you could be illiterate. But nowadays, they want you got to have this kind of license and you got to be registered to do this and blah, blah. There's a lot of paperwork, whatever. You can't get away with being illiterate doing a lot of business nowadays. You cannot be that. Or you got to trust somebody. And they will steal everything that you got. This should be about, and you should want to support and embrace those who want to do for us, not for themselves, do for self. And I know Chief X likes to do for self. That's what he's about, building his business. Everything he got going to his family, his self. It does not help the community because he hired people for his business to benefit not the people, benefit his family, his self. The building of this nation was for those people, all those people, and the unborn. For those people and the unborn. You, for your children, not for our babies unborn. You looking out for yourself. So you're not a nation builder. You're tribal. Your little place in the sun. But they can't help it. They don't know nothing else. They don't know any different. A leader supposed to be looking out for the family, the 40 million. What is in the best interest of the 40 million? And excite the 40 million to do for self, the 40 million, which is self. You open up your own little personal business. That's nice. It don't excite the 40 million. It don't do nothing. But they will become excited when they participate in their own rise. And the Mississippi campaign has been formulated and created in a manner where even the little baby can barely walk. You can show them how they helped build this new reality. And that's why they will be willing to die for what they built. Just like these people, these patriots, are willing to die for what their fathers built. I was thinking the theme for Soul Liberation Day 2025 should be something like Black American, the pioneers of a new reality. The pioneers of a new reality. Y'all don't know nothing about that kind of stuff. You don't know nothing about being a pioneer. I think that's what I want to do. Pioneers. You know what a pioneer is? Of a new reality. You could be that. Your mind is clouded with all this religious and spiritual and all this black scholarship nonsense, but you can't really see your own value in real time. Because all this is locked up in you. The scriptures say that the kingdom of heaven is in you. It's you. It's already here. These folks got you copying other people. You can't concentrate to let all your creativity, who you are, out. You don't have to be them. This is the United States of America. It is not Great Britain. It is not England. But that's where these people came from, right? But you have American food, and then you have English food. They developed their own way of doing things here. They have become their own people here, even though they came from there. America is not Great Britain. Don't even talk the same no more. They don't even have that English accent no more. They become their own people here. And that's you. You can do the same thing. You keep talking about Kemet. All things had their origins, had to start from somewhere. And they all started small. Everything starts small. We was 2 cells at one time. Now look at you. Billions of cells. You was only two cells. All of us. And some of us make mockery of the little baby. Look at the baby pee-pee on himself. Look at the little baby can't walk. But as they grow, they become just as strong as the older one. In fact, the older one is getting ready to die. Woo, I'm getting ready to get out of here. The older one is getting ready to die as the newer one comes up. They are getting ready to die. All this stuff that y'all want to embrace, that's getting ready to die. You are part of the new. You are the new cell that come together. Let that die. Put their picture on the wall. You can remember them. But this is your time. They had their time. And unfortunately, a lot of them blew their time. They don't need no more time because they're wicked. They're nasty and they're profane. They need to be out the damn way. Warmongers. They need to be made to die. They did their time. Now it's your time. You drank your milk. Now you rising from the floor from crawling. You begin to stand. You begin to get strong. And the ones that look down upon you, now you so strong, they probably got to look up at you. Man, your son showed him got big. He's strong. I remember when he was an itty bitty baby. That's you. That's us. Stop trying to be them. They done their time. Kemet, they done that time. Ancient Ethiopia, they done that time. These people done that time. It's you. It's time for you to come up. Time for you to walk. Time for you to grow up. If you don't develop properly, then they say you suffer from autism. Or they call you mentally disabled or mentally retarded when you can physically grow, but you don't mentally grow. This is the position that you're in. You will never be able to grow as a full functioning man, full functioning woman under the voice of these things that we have been given. Now, because if that was the case, we would have been there a long time ago. Accept reality, my friend. It's much easier. You don't understand, and I don't know what I can do to try to explain to you your own value, because you think all these other things is better. So you can't unlock the richness inside yourself that's waiting to come out. The kingdom of heaven is in you. And your hands and your brain will make manifest and bring it into reality. So you don't have to talk about, I believe in heaven. I'm going to build it. I'm going to show you what it is. On earth as it is in heaven. Thank you for listening. Soul power right back to you. The dark side of the moon in the house on our Angel Snubbed Up 7 channel. Shout out to Criminy. We had a pretty decent audience for me. We had a pretty decent audience this afternoon. I appreciate it. I hope that you would help to spread this word, share these videos, and because I would really like to show how it needs to be done. I want the spotlight so I can show how it needs to be done. I know I can do it. Not believe, I know I can do it. If it's done how I want it to be done. Once you begin the work, the real work, you will be able to see. Because you'll start producing. If we cannot produce, I'll sit down. That's no problem. Give me the millions of dollars. Give me your time. Give me what you gave them. And let's see. I challenge anybody to put their so-called solution up against Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. Some flunkies will come. The big boy's not going to do it. They don't even want to hear about it. And they don't want you to even listen because that's going to mess with their money. And that's all they care about you. That's all they want from you is your money. They don't care nothing about changing our condition. They just want your money, and they trip off the fact, oh, these people listening to me. So what? But then they also say people, like attract like. So just because you see all these people, thousands of people, that's because they want nothing. They're just like Farrakhan. They're just like Tariq. They're just like Tahaka. They don't want nothing. None of them. It's just a church to go to. That's all. Tracy said, don't forget the money and the women. They want money and the women. That never fails. Poor sisters can't be in the struggle. Just got them get in their underwear. I'm not here to give you my underwear. I'm here because I'm serious about this struggle to change this condition. Then it all goes to hell because now we got some kind of romance went bad and you got this stuff going back and forth, this distraction from the real work. Malcolm is dead because there was a distraction from the real work. That's why Malcolm is gone. And the Nation of Islam never recovered. They didn't recover. Their reputation was all messed up because of that. Some things just aren't worth doing. But then again, people believe their own hype and they become corrupt. People become corrupt because of money. They become corrupt because of YouTube views. They become corrupt. They believe their own hype. They become David Ruffin. That David Ruffin mindset is not going to get you nowhere. And we are living examples. On that note, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I did see a question. Crimney talks about the Nation of Islam. Yeah, they're hooked up with Scientology. Crimney, where you been at? That's old news. That's old news. And Crimney was saying, why was I in a mental institute hospital? We have videos on that too. If you do a Google search, you can find those videos too. I don't have time to really and to go into that. We've been talking about that for almost a whole year at one time. You crazy. I'm going to expose you and all this other stuff. We did that for a year. But you can find the videos here on YouTube. Some of them are probably on our Rumble channel. You can subscribe to Rumble. Angel Snuffed Up 7, Reality's Temple on Earth on Rumble. And we have our videos there too. Oh, one video where I probably talk about it a lot. It's where I was talking about my vindication from Anthony Marlon Ross. Also, you can get my autobiography on Amazon. What did I call it? I forgot what the name was. I haven't said it in so long. in the group of monsters being falsely accused of stalking Anthony Marlon Ross, something to that effect. It's on Amazon. And most of the videos, you can get that. You can get the information in our description box. So, and sometimes I come on here and I talk about the good old days. Sometimes. So, if you want to know more about that type of thing. So, I think I got all the questions. It wasn't that many. With that said and done, again, subscribe, share, and whatever you can do that can help us promote this message, please do so. If you want to make your own channel and put these videos on it, be my guest. I wish we could get 100 channels out here and put them up there. And folks be like, where's all this stuff coming from? And YouTube, that way, they have no choice but to recognize. And that don't cost you no money at all. And those videos, you don't have to buy videos, you don't have to buy subscribers. I can guarantee you, little by little, people will find the videos. And your channel that you put up might do better than my actual channel. Who knows? Because I know YouTube is out to get me. It always have. Yeah. Yeah, that's so, just look up that part of the story. You can find that on YouTube or Rumble. And I might talk about it again some other time. But we talked about the crazy house, all that stuff for about a year, almost 2 years straight. Because these idiots, you crazy and blah, blah, they're going to expose me and all this other dumb stuff. We did that for almost a year. I really don't want to talk about that no more. I'm burnt out on that. It's old. It's old news. But you want to get up to speed. We have a lot of the videos still online. I put a lot of stuff on our Rumble. Make sure that you subscribe to our Rumble and Reality's Temple on Earth channel on Rumble. They haven't given me a problem at all. So they might try to terminate this channel, but anything that I do, I always put on those channels. So you're not going to miss anything. On that note, again, thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. And may he rest in peace, the mighty, mighty David Ruffin. Nobody is perfect. Again, we're not making mockery of brother David. It's all lessons. We learn these lessons in life so that we can do better in life. So on that note, again, as our brother Don Cornelius used to always say as in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul. And we are Audi 5000. We gone, y'all.